Got checked in the waiting room to see the doctor.
You may be wondering, why do you wear a bikini when you're just cleaning it? This is just how I am. If you don't like it, that's okay.
I got Piper with me. We are at the vet. She has been having a limp in her back left leg, this one right here. We don't know why. So we had the Fitches give their opinion. We were gonna bring her to the vet anyway, but you know, it didn't really sound too great on our end. So hopefully this doesn't end up poorly. She is medicated right now. She does have a muzzle restriction at the vet because she awfully bitey at the vet. You know how she is. She's from the streets. Got checked in the waiting room to see the doctor. She was shaking a lot before, but she seems to have calmed just a little bit until they, you know, try to touch her. They gotta bring the muzzle out. That's what they went to go get just now. How you doing, Pipe? Are you feeling any better? Are you bummed you can't go crazy?
Update on Piper. She got some medicine from the vet. The vet was not able to examine her when we had her at the vet physically. She was medicated, but clearly not medicated enough. And if you've ever met Piper in person, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. We always say Piper's from the streets because she is, but she's got that street mentality of, you're not touching me if I don't want you to touch me. So she always gets a muzzle restriction at the vet, but she actually pulled it off 3 times, and I'm the only one who can put it on her. So she lets me put it on her and she rips it off, like practically, you know, trying to break her thumbnails off. So the vet was like, you know what, this is getting to be a little too much. I'll just take your word for it. You know, I can see how she's standing, I can see how she's walking. So I'm gonna give you 2 different medications and continue that for a couple weeks and see if she gets any better. Now, the medications did help her a little bit. She's walking, she's using that leg. She has been not allowed to play, no frisbee, no tug of war, none of that. And those are her favorite things to do. So that's been an adjustment for her. She's not very happy about it, but you know, it is in her best interest. So we have been making sure that she is staying way below her threshold, and hopefully that will help. We do have a follow-up with the vet this week, so she's not out of the woods yet. She is still kind of cinching up that leg, but she's really only done it 2 or 3 times since she's been on this medicine. So that's a huge improvement. We're thinking she might be in the clear. She probably won't need surgery, but unfortunately for her, she's probably not gonna be allowed to play for, you know, the foreseeable future, because whatever's in there needs to continue to heal. I don't know if she's gonna get more medicine. More to follow on Piper, but she does appear to be doing better than before, and we are hoping that that means no surgery for her. We got some hot water flowing out this hose. So that only means one thing: hot tub clean day. Yesterday we put some of this Purge jet line cleaner in there, let it run several cycles, and you know, it got a bunch of gunk. You can see it along the edge right there, out of the lines. There's some along the edge over there. So yeah, we're pumping out all the dirty water. Luckily with this hot tub, it's pretty quick. Once you put the cold water in, it heats it up pretty fast. One thing's for sure, this little label that we have with the serial number and water label or water level on it, it's like coming off. We're gonna need a new one, I think. Well, I got most of the water out. I'm gonna use my little bucket and cup, which is actually a Master Spa's cup, to get some of this out of the sump or whatever, the lowest part of the tub, since the pump, you know, is kind of sucking air at that point. So now it's time for the tough part, which is all of the scrubbing, cleaning, rinsing, draining, then filling. I still don't regret ever buying this hot tub though. I love it so much. There is a drain that we could just open up the front of this and drain it, you know, get it out of the lines and everything. We just have never chosen to do that. We kind of do it this way. It's still hard, but I feel like it's easier than taking it apart. This bucket is almost full. Lots of water in here. Now that I have all of the water out, I did put a little bit of fresh, clean water in my bucket, which I'm going to be using this. All these products that we have been using, you know, we buy them at our local pool and hot tub place, right where we bought this hot tub, to continue to give them our business because they have been pretty good to us. We are actually coming up on 2 years of ownership of this hot tub, which just seems crazy. It doesn't seem like it's been 2 years already. As you can tell, we're currently not camping, more like garage camping. So I guess this is permitted since I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of chores. So this is going to help me power through. Let's just get going, I guess. I'm just going to spray it on these harder stummed up areas along the top of the rim first. Those will need some time to set. For those of you who have a hot tub, how often do you do this process? I know for some people it might vary based on use. Some people do it based on just time alone, whether they use it or not. Ours is kind of a combination. We do happen to use this quite a bit because it's in our garage, so we can use it any day, anytime we want, regardless of the weather. A lot of you say that you want it outside because you enjoy using it in the snow and everything like that, which is great, but it rains a lot here, if you haven't noticed. It's not really fun to be in the hot tub when it's raining and blowing 30-mile-per-hour winds like it did yesterday. I've got the tub all scrubbed down, at least from what I can tell. So now I'm going to get the hose and kind of rinse it out a little bit. Then should be good, we'll refill it. Look at that shine. Looks really, really good. It's a lot of hard work. I've been keeping track of this as a workout, and so far I've burned 437 calories just doing this. So yeah. I'm gonna, as soon as this hot tub is ready to go, I'm gonna earn myself a nice hot soak. What do you guys think? You think it looks pretty good? I think it looks pretty good. Some of you may be wondering, why do you wear a bikini when you're just cleaning it? It's not like you're getting in it. True. However, I do get wet and I'd rather be wearing this than just regular clothes, shorts. It's just how I am. If you don't like it, that's okay. There she goes. Getting refilled. This takes probably longer than me cleaning it. But once it gets up past where you can have the filter, that's when you turn it on and it can start to heat everything up. These products that I use, and they come with the blue part and the gray part, which has the chemicals and whatnot in there. Pre-filled, no measuring. They're really nice. Comes with this jump start for the fast and easy hot tub startup. It's for when you just clean and refilled or just got a brand new tub, you can add that in there. Jump starts the system to be ready for occupancy. I guess I will take this time, as the hot tub is filling up forever, to go over the things that I like and don't like about this hot tub since it's been 2 years. 2-year review basically. So one thing I like is that we decided to put it inside, so it will always be ready to use. It has not damaged anything in our ginormous garage, like so many people said, oh, it's gonna damage your drywall. But when we're not using it, guess what? It has the cover on it. So we have never seen anything like that. There's a lot of people who also have their hot tubs inside and they've never had any damage. If there does become damage, you know what, we'll deal with it when that comes. I like the size of this hot tub. This is, I guess, technically a 3-person. Maybe it's a 4-person. I think it's technically a 4-person, but the only 2 people who have ever been in it are Mike and myself. So it's the perfect size, perfect depth, and I really like that it's pretty easy to maintain. Overall, I really don't have a whole lot of negative things to say. The only negative is like, if there were more jets, you know, that would be nice, or a different seating arrangement, that would be nice. But for what we paid for this, which I believe was close to $10,000, I can't remember. We don't have any loan on it. So if we do decide to sell it and get something different, we absolutely have that option. At this point in time, I don't foresee that happening, but you never know. We're pretty happy with this tub. We haven't had any major issues out of it. I know that its inside is gonna help the longevity of the shell and the outer shell and everything like that. This is a master spa. They are based out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from here. So it's kind of a local to us company, even though we are in Ohio. Fort Wayne's really not that far. Do you guys have a hot tub? What's something that you like and dislike about your tub? I really want to know if maybe we have the same ideas or same things or different ideas of what you like and dislike about your hot tub in particular. Do you use it? Do you not use it? Do you wish you had it? Do you wish you could sell it because you just don't use it anymore? Let me know.
Still filling up, but as you can see, the filter hole is all filled back in. So I'm going to turn it on. Run pumps, purge lines. Hey guy, you come help? All the hard work's done. You didn't come help soon enough, guy. It is currently 55 degrees. I should just get in it right now. Do one of those cool baths or whatever.
I have actually considered doing one of the polar plunges this winter. So if you think I should do a polar plunge, leave a comment below, give the video a thumbs up, let me know if I should do a polar plunge.
It is almost full. Just got a little bit more to go based on our little sticker over there. The tub is full. I put in the new filter and the new packet of the Frog startup chemicals, and I'm running the pumps now so that can be solved per the instructions. It's currently up to 56 degrees.
That battery, that redodo has been phenomenal. But the problem with a lithium battery is you cannot directly charge it off of your vehicle's alternator, or you'll burn up the alternator. So we've been relying pretty much completely on solar to keep that lithium battery charged while we're traveling, which does a pretty good job. On cloudy days and in the wintertime, you don't collect very much solar, so we have to come up with a solution. And this is the solution. You run your charge wire to this, and then this runs to the battery, and it will charge the battery. This is a DC to DC converter or charger. Over here is where I had installed the solar charge controller. So I think I might do is just put this somewhere in here. Sparing you all of the boring details, I removed that whole panel, mounted up the DC to DC charger, and put it all back together again. Now I have to run the wiring, which means I'm going to have to make another hole down here in the floor, and I'll show you what's underneath there. This is the old battery compartment slash tray. You can see previously I put bus bars down here in place of where the batteries were. And right here, that is where the wires go up to the solar controller right now. So I'll just make another hole somewhere in that general vicinity, run wires down to the bus bars, put but then I have to run the hot wire or the charge wire either up front to the alternator or the battery box is on the other side. Not sure which way I want to go yet. Coming over here to the driver's side, this is where the battery box is located. This is the main battery cable coming in. So what I believe I'm gonna do is just come off of this terminal and run my charge wire over to the other side and up to the floor, rather than going directly to the alternator. Some people would prefer going directly to the alternator, but for me, it's just not that critical. This is a job I absolutely hate doing.
Yeah, so he outsourced it to
This
to me.
plastics wire loom sucks.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna rip up my fingers, but it's better than Mike getting mad and throwing it or something like that, because that was about to happen.
Making all kinds of progress. I got the wiring run down to the floor. Kind of a mess down here. I got, this is the positive, the negative. Gonna go to the bus bars. Those hydraulic crimpers, these, man, what an amazing tool that hydraulic crimper is. All the final connections made inside and out. I sealed up that hole where it goes through the floor. And another project is complete. All we have to do now is test it, but I'm inside the garage. I'm not gonna start the engine just to test this. So we'll test it on the next trip that we take, which will be in the next video.